Hello, and thank you for your interest in Shorter University. We are excited to see that you are wanting to go through our application process. This will go over on how to submit your application. So first off, open your Chrome browser and type in apply.shorter.edu, and it will take you to this page where you will see our beautiful fountain on the front. And since this is your first time visiting this page, we want you to go over to the sign up button here and click sign up and scroll down and enter in all of this information. And then you'll want to make sure that you put in your high school and wait for it to populate and choose the correct one with the city that you are in to make sure that you choose the correct high school. And then simply scroll down and hit submit. And thank you for your interest in wanting to apply to Shorter University. We are excited that you are wanting to submit your application with us, and this video will just walk you through how to submit your application with us. So first off, open your Chrome browser, and then you will want to go to apply.shorter.edu. and it will take you to this page. Now, since this is most likely your first time coming to this web page, you'll want to go in the right-hand corner and click Sign Up. And then you'll scroll down. It does look almost identical to the home page, but just scroll down and fill in the information needed. And when typing in your high school, wait for it to populate so you can make sure you select the correct one, since there might be multiple high schools with the same name. And then you'll hit submit. And you'll see it says thank you, an email has been sent. So you'll want to go to your email address and look for the email from us, and it will direct you on how to create your own password. Alright, in the email that you received, you noticed that it gave you a link and it took you back to our application site. So now you can create your own password. And make sure that you bookmark this site because it will be a site that you will refer back to, but also just save this username and password in your phone so you can refer back to it when needed. Your username is going to be the email that you put in on the first page, and then it will be the password that you just created. Alright, and now we are on the home page of your application portal, and we'll come back to this after we have submitted the application, but for now just go over to the left hand side and hit start a new application. And we'll scroll down, and you'll want to choose traditional undergraduate and put the term that you plan on entering, whether that's fall or spring or summer, but for this we're going to put fall 2018 and hit start application. Alright, so as we go through this application, you'll notice that there are dots beside the information that we will need, and you will not be able to move forward unless that information is in there. So your name should have populated, and then you'll need your birth date, and you can put your gender if you choose to, and then the questions below it you can answer if you want to, but it's not necessary in order to complete your application. However, it might save time going down the road in our process. So just answer the questions that may pertain to you. And we'll choose our citizenship status. And then you'll want to put in your social. And then again, answer all of the necessary questions below, especially if they have a dot. And then you will want to hit continue. And if you notice at the top, it says error, invalid data. What that means is that something in the previous section may not have been completed all the way. And you can check that now or later. So we'll just leave it where it's at and go back to it when we have completed the application. So for now, you'll want to enter your address. And where it says phone, you can put in your phone number, whichever number is the best to reach you at. And then hit continue. You'll notice it skipped right down to our legal guardian information, but if you'll scroll right back up to our anticipated enrollment information, you will make sure undergraduate is clicked and then select your enrollment classification, and that would be a freshman. And if you have taken any dual enrollment classes during high school, so if you have gone to a college campus to take courses, you'll need to select yes so that we know we will need some transcripts from those institutions. And then you'll want to click your enrollment status as full-time. That's if you will be taking at least 12 credit hours per semester. And then you will want to choose your major. So for this one, we are just going to go with general business. And make sure that everything is answered. If it pops up saying cannot be filled, let us know. We might be able to fix it on our end, but if there is a concentration within a major, it will populate below and you can choose it, and it should be able to go through. The next question will ask you if you will want to be a resident or commuter, as in if you will be living on campus or driving back and forth. Alright, and it seems to have skipped on us just again, so just scroll back up. So we got everything up there. So you want to go to high school information. You'll put in the same high school that you did when you created this account, and you'll want to put in your graduation year. Alright, and now it's time to go back up to our legal guardian information. And this is where you'll put in your parent information, whether that is your mom or dad or both. And you want to put in their email address as well, so that they can receive the emails that they need to in order to make sure that they are doing everything on their end throughout your admissions process. You can put their address if it is different from yours, otherwise you can just leave it blank. And then if you plan on participating in one of our sports teams or being recruited by one of our coaches, you can click yes, and then it should ask you later on what sport you want to play. But if either of these questions apply to you, please answer accordingly. So now we are at the end of the application, and we'll hit review application. And on the right hand side, it will say 100% complete. Not sure why this red bar is still up here, but if it says 100% complete on this side, you are good to go. And if there is any other number than 100 over here, then you'll want to go back and make sure that the application is filled in where it is needed. So we'll just make sure everything is correct. Looks like everything is good to go. Have submitted your application on that right hand side where it said 100%. The submit your application button will light up and you'll hit it, and then it will come to this page and you'll click return home. And we're back on our application portal. So you'll see on the left hand side it shows that your application was submitted, and this is where you can check to see where you are in your admission status, and it will move to accepted or any other stage that you go through. That will come up here. And then in the middle section it says checklist, and this is where it will tell you what documents we need. So we'll need your high school transcript, and then it should also populate that we will need your ACT or SAT test scores. And once both of those documents have come in, these red circles with X's in them will turn to green circles with a check mark in it. So you can always refer back to this application portal to see where your status is with us. But if you ever have any questions, never hesitate to call your personal admissions counselor or even our main office line.